guys, how are you doing? You guys came out in the rain. People usually don't know it. I do a lot of shows up in Santa Barbara, and those people will sit out in the fucking rain during the show. Yeah, sometimes I think I'm doing stand-up at like a Patagonia convention I didn't know was going on up there. Mike was mentioning that his kids don't care what he does. My kids don't care what I do, except for they hate that I do comedy. The only thing that they would hate more is if I did porn. But I feel like at least then I could pay for their therapy. It was just Mother's Day, and I keep telling my kids that like every day should be Mother's Day, and they yeah. And moms out there? Any moms? Yeah. It's a really, really fucking hard job. I actually had to sneak out of the house tonight to come here, because my 25-year-old son has moved back in with me, which I'm actually happy about. But he locked me in my room tonight. He was like, "Do you need anything? You can't come out of your room. I have a girl coming over." It was very, very strange. Does anybody have a birthday coming up? Anybody? No? I have a big birthday coming up, you guys. And some people don't like their birthday because it makes them feel older, but I think I'm okay with it because I feel like I'm still young, I'm still vibrant, I'm still dating 26-year-olds. And my oldest daughter has a really big birthday coming up soon. She's turning 30. Yeah, I can't believe that. And I felt like I needed to give her some advice. So I was like, honey, you know, it's about time you started lying about your age. It's about time. So that I don't have to stop lying about mine. Yeah. Although, I don't know what you guys think. I've been thinking that maybe I'm just not going to lie about my age anymore. I'm just like going to embrace it. I mean, because what's the alternative? Dying, you know? I mean, but I think I'm not going to lie about my age anymore. I'm just going to embrace almost being 50. But if you tell me I look like I'm 50, I'll fucking fight you. Yeah. It's kind of unfair because when you get to be this age, like, it feels like people see you as unfuckable, which is ridiculous because you're at the best in bed you've ever been. I mean, you know what you want, you know how to tell someone to do it, and you don't get pregnant. You know, like, jeez. You know what I really hate though is people keep telling me that I should age gracefully. I mean, what does that even fucking mean? Oh, but I'm like, okay, fuck it, fine. I will just age gracefully, driving myself to my next Botox appointment. Yeah, I mentioned I like to date younger guys. I do, but I feel like there's always an expiration point. Like, because they're bound to say something stupid, do something insensitive, get grounded. But I try to be really romantic with those guys, so I write them all poetry. It's the same poem, but I'm really trying, you guys. Do you want to hear it? It's roses are red, violets are blue. I'm half your age, but I'll buy an Xbox for you. I am a little worried. I bought 11 Xboxes this year. And none of them were for my children. You know what, I have tried dating guys my age, but it starts out fine, and then they end up asking me if my 30-year-old daughter is single. And worse, they ask me if I like golf. Yeah, no golf. What a monster. Your birthday is also one of those things that can really like make or break a relationship, and it just like shines a spotlight on a shitty relationship. Don't you think? I mean, like, you know a guy's bad if he's bad on your birthday. My last birthday, my boyfriend showed up at my house with 2 wilted roses, a half-eaten box of chocolates, and was like, I'm going to take you out for one drink. Yeah. And during that drink, he told me that I was too masculine. And I was like, fine, I'm just going to take my dick and leave. But maybe he's kind of right. Maybe I do have a more masculine approach with like the way I like to date younger guys and stuff, because in my age, like, nobody bats an eye when you like pay the check, call the shots, and tell them to leave after sex. Yeah. But you know, there's one thing I don't like, and it's the term cougar, you guys. You know this derogatory term? Did you guys know that it actually is a Canadian import? That's right, from Canada, just like Wayne Gretzky and maple syrup, but not nearly as sweet. Because, you know, that term implies that, like, we're desperate and predatory, which we are. But that's not the point. Like, the reason it's unfair is because there isn't an equally derogatory term for men who do this. I mean, what do we call a man who dates younger? A Mormon? Leonardo DiCaprio? Daddy? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Jesus. It's hard sometimes not to stoop to your kid's level. At dinner the other night, my youngest daughter told me that my son, Jackson, was funnier than I am and that he should be the comedian. I was like, yeah, he's the funny one now, and he's also the favorite. She loved that. I'm definitely mother of the year. You know, I don't really have favorites. People always think you do. You know, I love all my children. I just don't like any of them. Thank you very much. I'm Maggie Hyde.